There's this thought that I'm training to adopt, which is everything I want is already somewhere in my future. Is already somewhere where I will obviously reach. So I don't need to worry about it. I don't need to care. I can just do my things, focus on my day to day, focus on the actions that I need to take, and then eventually it will come to me. Most people I see like they give too much importance to the results. They expect it to happen in 2 weeks, 1 month, 2 months. And if things don't happen the way they expect, they quit and they blame other people, they blame the circumstances, they try to find an excuse for why they failed. But the truth is, they never gave themselves a chance. They never really went to the fight. Because let's say you want to learn how to play a guitar. How much time does that take? Maybe it takes like 1 year, maybe it takes 2 years to get good. And if you want to get paid for playing a guitar, how much time does that take? Like maybe 5 years to like play at a concert, be hired by a band to be that good? It takes a long time. Even in sports, like the best player in the world, how much time does he think? Like he started playing football, like a football player, since he was a kid, to even become good. But then you start something new and you expect results instantly. You expect something to happen instantly. It won't happen instantly. Things take time, and you need to relax into your actions. Like you need to be willing to do this. The type of things you're doing today. If you're not willing to do them for the rest of your life, then why you're doing them? You should try to find the things that you're willing to do them for the rest of your life. What are the things that captivate you, that bring you? Like, do you enjoy going to the gym? Like, find things that you can, like if you want to exercise, find a type of sport that you can do every day without getting tired by it, or without feeling like it's too much of a compromise, feeling like it's part of your identity. It's not that there won't be days that won't be hard, of course there will. But it still is part of your identity, so you'll never run away from it. So you'll never, even if you'll have like a moment where you fail to stick to that commitment, you'll come back to it. You'll come back to it because it's your identity. So if you want to become something, if you want to change, if you want to progress in life and become good at something, it needs to change your identity. You need to be like willing to do that activity for the rest of your life, even if it doesn't yield results. Of course, like don't do this blindly. Like if you don't have results for a long time, then figure out why. Why aren't you having the results? Like try to review the process, try to review the actions that you're taking, try to do it differently, try to get mentors, try to get some different approaches, because you might be doing something wrong, like doing the same thing over and over and over. It's not gonna magically work in your favor. Like sometimes you get the skill and you understand, oh, this didn't work, so I'm gonna do it a little bit. I'm gonna tweak it a little bit here, and maybe that's enough. Or the way that you present yourself is a bit different, and that's enough for the things to start rolling. Like all these things require training. They require you to do them over and over and over. And the results are gonna come. The results are gonna come with time. And you should never care. You should never give them too much importance. Let's imagine like you decide to, let's say a Lamborghini. You want to drive a Lamborghini one day, and it's like this, you're so excited, like, oh my god, I'm gonna drive the Lamborghini, it's gonna be the most exciting day of my life, and it's all this amazing thing, and then you get into the car, the Lamborghini, and you're like, oh, I don't want to scratch the car, oh my god, and you have all this anxious energy around it. You probably never reach that point where you drive the Lamborghini, because there's so much, you're putting so much importance on these events, on this result, on this Lamborghini, that for it to catch up with your reality is just, there's too much energy involved, too much, it doesn't fit you. That's why like most people that have like these big cars that have all this money, like it's not a big deal for them. You can argue, oh, maybe at first it was a big deal and they like desensitize themselves to this. But probably like when they decide to buy that Lamborghini, they already had so much money that if they lost the Lamborghini, it won't be a big deal. They could just buy another one. They're not afraid to scratch it. And this can apply to also to relationships. Like you want that girl or you want that guy. And you're putting him on such a pedestal that for you to become worthy of this person, you're always thinking about them. You're always giving them so much importance. It's this like, wow, what if I get them? Like it's gonna be so amazing. Like my life, it's not gonna happen. Once something is at this level and the energy mismatch is so big, you will never reach it, because you'll find ways to sabotage yourself. Like you won't get to that level, you won't keep that girl, you won't keep that guy. It won't happen because you put the energy of having this in such a high degree that you cannot reach it. Like the distance for you from here to here is just too big. You need to somehow desensitize yourself to it. It needs to not be a big deal. So you need to take certain type of actions and certain things which make that person or getting in the Lamborghini irrelevant. Something you could start doing, you could start driving a sports car. You could start going to the shop and try to drive these sports cars. Go for test drives. Make it not a big deal. If you have a friend that has this car, sit on the car a few times a day, and then it will stop being that much big of a deal. Like hang around with guys or girls that are at the same level of that girl or that guy. Then it won't be like this huge deal. Then it won't be like this big thing, and get used to it. Make it feel like it's your new normal. It's your new reality. Everyone around you is dating guys or girls like this. So it's so normal to you. Like it will be weird if it wasn't like that. Like if all your friends are driving Lamborghinis, then you're driving a Lamborghini, it probably won't be that exciting, right? Because they already have it. It's like it's not a big deal. Like you already probably drove with them, we already did all these things, so now you have it, you're a bit excited, but it's not a big deal. That's how you can get these type of things, is when they lose that importance. So two key things here is like the results can only come with time, so don't worry about them. Worry about the actions that you take on a daily basis. That's what can drive you forward. And besides that, never give too much importance to these results, to these things that you want, because if they are very important, you'll probably find ways to sabotage yourself and never reach them. And you cannot take actions to get something that you put on such a pedestal. Like you probably will never reach it. So understand that it takes time. Be appreciative of your daily actions. Understand that you might have to do these actions for the rest of your life. So try to figure out which things can you do on a daily basis that if you had to do them for the rest of your life, you'll be okay with it. And if you can do this, if you can find these things and build your life around these things that you can do for the rest of your life, then the results will eventually come to you. Of course, just keep adapting. Don't do always the same thing. Understand, you need to review your actions. You need to understand where you failed. You might need a professional, might need a mentor if things are not working for you. But understand that things take time. I never care too much about the result. Life is amazing right now. Understand that everything that you want is already somewhere in the future and you're gonna reach it. So, live, be happy with this present moment where you don't have them. Be so joyful of the fact that you can live this part of your life, this part of the game where you still don't have the things that you want. be happy that you don't have them, because now you're still on this part of the game. There will be a part of the game where you have these things, and that's another game to play. But what's more exciting, like to play this game right now, or just to skip it, skip some years and get to the prize? Oh, and then it's great. No, it needs to be great right now, because if it's great right now, it's gonna be great here. If it's not great right now, it's never gonna, even if you reach it, it's not gonna be great, because there's addictions, and there's emotional addiction. So if you are addicted to being in a certain state, and you are in this state right now, in this present moment, then when you reach your amazing goals, you'll be probably used to that state. So maybe you are excited for a little bit, and then it falls down, because we are creatures of habits. So you also need to practice your emotions, how to create the best type of emotions, how to put yourself in the best frequencies, how to cultivate good emotions, what things bring you good emotions, what type of activities, what type of sports, what type of things can you do to always keep yourself in a good mood. You need to understand those type of things. So if you ever want to reach any type of thing, you need to understand these type of things, and you need to never worry about whether something is gonna come or not. Just focus on your actions, focus on your daily habits. And that's my message for today. Hope you have a good day. I'm gonna do this series of videos about some type of topic that I've been thinking about recently. I'm doing this in improvisation about the topics that I've been thinking about recently. So I'm gonna do a video like this at least once every week. That's what I'm aiming for, but I might do more than one. It depends on how my days are structured and things like that. And the goal here is for me to train how to do these type of things, how to train myself to do these type of videos, how to train myself to put myself out there, because I believe it's a valuable skill, and I don't see I don't lose anything by doing it. It's just me trying to get better at this communication, that is speaking to the camera, and me articulating my ideas. And I believe, like, if I can provide also value with the way that I'm thinking, then I'm glad I did it. And I wish anyone that watches these videos a good day, and see you next time.